ռուսական զորքերը, որոնք գտնվում են Արցախում, իրենք չունեն խաղաղապահի կարգավիճակ։
The Russian troops located in Artsakh don't have the status of peacekeepers. They refer to themselves as peacekeepers. They are self-proclaimed. And there is no such status granted by an international organization.
Չկա գրավոր որևէ համաձայնագիր Ադրբեջանի եւ Ռուսաստանի միջև, որով այնտեղ պիտի տեղակայված լինեն ռուսական զորքեր։
Especially today. What's more, there is no written agreement between Azerbaijan and Russia under which Russian troops need to be deployed there. It is merely the result of a verbal agreement. In addition, not only will Azerbaijan oust them, and this will gradually take place, but also, today, Azerbaijani politicians are making statements on television and saying that Russia needs to return the historical Azerbaijani lands in Dagestan. Yes, and they already have territorial pretensions over Russia. Here, Russia has started being defeated a little in the war against the Cherkesses as well. Yes, and I have good friends in Dagestan, the Alvars and Lezgis. I am constantly in contact with them, and they have clearly anti-Turkish and anti-Azerbaijani moods, and they were standing by the side of us Armenians during the war because they understand that, and that was the case, they will be next after us. They understood that if Armenia is defeated, eyes will be set on the north, and eyes are set on the north. Now, if Russia was guided by its interests, it would obviously put Aliyev in his place. However, here there are two issues. The first issue is that, unfortunately, Russia's actions haven't been guided by the country's interests for a long time now. The Russian elite has its personal interests, including interests in terms of corruption and different interests. We know that, for example, they receive Azerbaijani oil and resell it. We know that certain figures have businesses in Turkey, etc. The other issue is that the weakening of Russia makes it clear that Russia is unable to show resistance to Turkey. Here, Russia is leading a policy of flirtation. We Armenians need to learn lessons from this. I have said it before and I will say it again. We Armenians are currently in a situation where not only does Russia lack the desire to protect Armenia, and by saying Armenia I am also referring to Artsakh, but it is also unable to protect. It is simply unable to show protection with those 3,000 people who have old weapons, are unorganized, they are also drunk, and in Gyumri they are cut off from the opportunity to receive supplies from Russia. If an army of 40 to 60,000 Russian soldiers is currently concentrated in Donbass, based on various data, and, in general, the Russian army fighting against Ukraine consists of 180,000 soldiers, is unable to defeat the Ukrainian army, do we believe that it can go against a Turkish army, which is disciplined under NATO standards? Of course it can't. This is why we want to enhance relations with the United States, because it is the only country that has the military potential to restrain both Turkey and Russia. Now, people might ask if the United States wants to. We don't know. Based on our interactions, we feel that there is a positive attitude. There are opportunities. We can feel it by seeing the actions that the US ambassador is taking in Armenia. However, in order to implement any opportunity, you need to implement an active policy. It is our authorities that need to enhance relations with the United States, as well as indicate the security threats and everything else. Instead of doing this, our authorities fail to undertake the initiative and often give evasive responses to the proposals of the United States.
Իսկ այնինչ մեր իշխանությունները ոչ միայն իրենք դա չեն նախաձեռնում, հաճախ հուսափողական պատասխաններ են տալիս Միացյալ Նահանգներից հնչող առաջարկներին։
Բաժանորդագրվեք ազգային ժողովրդավարական բևեռի YouTube-յան ալիքին։